So let's say you've been irritated about something since you were a child. Your parents didn't have enough money. They talked about not having enough money. They told you they didn't have enough money. They told you that you didn't have enough money. They told you that money doesn't grow on trees. They told you that they were not going to get that for you. They helped you, not in all cases, but in many cases, carve out a pathway to not enough money, a path of least resistance. What we are suggesting is that you just lay some new pipes by thinking new thoughts. But often you say, well, that conceptually sounds like a really good idea, and I'll get right on that. But the problem is, the other pathway has momentum going, and every time you get down to that juncture where you could go that way in the new pipe or that way in the old pipe sucks you in because it's got more momentum going, because you've been thinking that thought longer. When you think a thought for as little as 17 seconds, another thought like it will join it. More momentum. As you stay focused there, another thought joins it. More momentum. When it crosses the 68-second mark, seriously, when it precisely crosses the 68-second mark, there's enough momentum now that things begin to occur to you in stronger fashion. We would call that, just for sake of clarification here, a manifestation point, a strong enough manifestation point. So now at the beginning of this gathering, we would like to suggest that you let those old pipes that are leading to unwanted things, like not enough money, or not enough clarity, or not enough vitality, or not enough of whatever it is that you want more of, we suggest that you let them clog up from neglect. And the way you let them clog up from neglect is by not thinking those thoughts. So, how do you not think a thought that already has some momentum going? By getting a head start on it. By thinking another thought. I'm not going to think about that thing that I've been thinking about that's not good for me to think about. So I'm not going to think about that thing that I'm thinking about, because I'm not going to think about that thing that I'm thinking about because, well, you're thinking about it too, aren't you? I'm not going to think about that thing that I'm not going to think about because thinking about that thing is not good for me. So I'm not going to think about that thing that I'm not going to think about anymore. I'm not going to think I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, but I don't want to think about that thing that I'm thinking about. I don't mean to think about that thing that I'm thinking about. I can't stop thinking about that thing that I'm thinking about. It's like that thing that I'm thinking about is thinking me. So we want you to realize that there's going to be some of that. But we have a new way of explaining it to you. And those who have been hearing and have been focusing in this new way are getting results, extraordinary results, easily. Years ago, when we first began talking about thoughts, we said a belief is just a thought that you keep thinking. And Esther and Jerry, we remember many conversations with them. They were sort of arguing with us because it felt to them as if a belief is something that is reality. I believe it because it's real, Abraham. I believe it because it's real. And we say, no, it's real because you believe it. It becomes reality because you believe it. Well, they argued, but I haven't really thought that much about that. And we say, you just got to know that you're born into belief systems, and many of them serve you well and many of them don't serve you well. And to be a deliberate creator, you get to sort out the ones that serve you and you get to sort out the ones that don't serve you. And it is our promise to you, we can make this complicated and we don't want to, or we can make it simple and we really want to. If you will wake up in the morning and reach for the best feeling thought that you can find and practice it just a little while, you will begin to notice that your point of attraction has changed to the point that you will begin to feel invincible, because you will barely begin to speak things that are pleasurable to you or desirable to you or wanted by you, and the universe will begin an orchestration of them coming to you.